Millions of people walk the streets of London every single day, but almost none of them know that beneath their feet flows a river so old, so forgotten, that its existence was hidden, buried, and erased from the surface. This is the dark, unknown history of London's secret underground river, a river that never disappeared. It was only sealed away. Chapter 1. The River London Forgot. London wasn't always the city we see today. Before skyscrapers, before the underground, before the endless streets and bridges, there were rivers. Many rivers. Natural streams that shaped the land, fed communities, and decided where towns were built. One of these rivers, once wide, fast, and alive, flowed straight across what is now central London. People fished from it. Children played beside it. It was a lifeline. But as London grew, the river became a problem. A dangerous one. Chapter 2. The Burial of the River. In the 1800s, London's population exploded. Factories, chimneys, marketplaces, and thousands of homes appeared rapidly. And the beautiful river that once gave life to the city started giving something else. Death. The river turned into a dumping ground. Animals, chemicals, sewage, everything ended up there. People started calling it the Black River. Disease spread. The water turned toxic. The government had only one choice: bury the river. Not block it, not redirect it, but build the city over it, and let it continue flowing in darkness, sealed away from the world. Chapter 3. The Hidden Tunnels Beneath the Streets. When engineers started digging tunnels in modern times, tunnels for trains, electricity, and gas, they discovered something unexpected: a gigantic network of underground channels, brick-lined tunnels, and inside them, a river still moving, still alive, still flowing exactly where it flowed hundreds of years ago. Workers described hearing sounds, water rushing through pitch-black passages, echoing under quiet neighborhoods, flowing beneath pubs, museums, and even Parliament. Most shocking, some tunnels were so large, a boat could travel through them. Chapter 4. Strange Noises and Urban Legends. For decades, people living above the hidden river reported unusual sounds: a low rumbling beneath the ground, gurgling noises late at night, occasional vibrations with no explanation. Some locals believed the river was haunted by those who died when it turned toxic. Others believed the tunnels were used for secret wartime movement. Urban explorers claimed they heard whispers and footsteps in the dark. But none of these stories were officially recognized. The government simply said, "It's just water." Yet the sounds never matched normal water flow. They were rhythmic, patterned, almost intentional. Chapter 5. Urban explorers enter the Forbidden River. In the early 2000s, a group of underground urban explorers decided to find the truth. They entered a maintenance shaft, climbed down a forbidden ladder, and walked through a narrow brick passage. And then, they found it. The forgotten river. Flowing fast, cold, black like ink, illuminated only by their flashlights. They captured photos: vast chambers with arched ceilings, echoes stretching for miles, strange carvings on the walls, and tunnels stretching into darkness with no visible end. But the most disturbing part? They heard something. A distant thump, 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 like footsteps. But they were the only ones there. The explorers left, and never returned. Chapter 6. Why the city never reopened it. In recent years, engineers inspected the buried tunnels again. Some of the tunnels had collapsed. Some were unstable. But the river itself was still flowing powerfully, as if untouched by time. City officials decided not to reopen it, not to publicize it, not to restore it. Not because of danger, not because of cost, but because the tunnels were active. Meaning, they recorded movement down there. Movement that wasn't supposed to exist. Movement that wasn't water. Movement that continued for hours at a time. Movement that traveled against the flow of the river. When asked for explanation, officials refused to comment. Final twist: the sensors detect something living. In a recent inspection, engineers placed motion sensors deep inside one of the sealed chambers. The sensors picked up something unexpected. It wasn't water pressure. It wasn't temperature change. It wasn't rats or debris. It was massive, coordinated movement, as if something was moving, slowly, steadily, through the tunnels of the buried river. But here's the part that still scares researchers. The movement stopped exactly when the engineers tried to approach from the other side. It waited. It listened. It knew. To this day, no one has confirmed what the sensors detected, and the official reports remain sealed. But one thing is certain: beneath London, under the streets, the shops, the cars, the people, a river still flows through darkness, silent, hidden, watching, and whatever moves inside it is still there.